And just like that, we're back at it again with another episode at Colorless Oranges. I am your host, Sydney Hyatt, Sydneyrella, and Sydney that girl. And today we are talking action based on fear. What does this mean? What are we saying? What is this? What are the words that are coming out of your mouth, girl? Listen, I have come to a revelation and I'm here to let you know what has happened to me. You and I, we're on a close personal level. We understand one another a bit, right? Am I right? I have done something. Not too proud of it, but I will admit I walked around with a bit of fear, and there's nothing wrong with that. What do you think? I was going to sit here and cry? What is the worst thing that could happen with you moving in your life with fear? Name one thing. Tell me that one thing that you're so scared of happening. Why are we walking around with a chip on our shoulder? Why are we walking around with anything on our shoulders? I actually understand now why I have no one bag. I have not one purse that's a shoulder bag. And I was actually missing one as we're talking about it right now. I don't even think I need that. We're getting into the colder months. We don't need to be holding on to anything. Nothing. We need to just be wearing nice, thick coats, things that'll help keep us warm and safe and happy. I love wearing coats in the wintertime. I know you might hear that and you're like, well, what does that have to do with anything? There's a lot of people that don't wear coats. There's also a lot of people who don't do anything when they feel fear. Oh my God, I'm scared. I shouldn't do it. It's going to lead to something bad. I should sit back and just chill for a second. Sometimes, sometimes we have an inner knowing. Don't get on that plane. Don't take that job. Don't go to this place. Don't go to that club, whatever. That's understandable. That's an inner knowing, though. That doesn't necessarily feel like fear. I feel like we all have our own sense of what fear feels like. Mine feels like heart palpitations and a couple of questions. That's what it feels like. That's what is happening in that scenario when I am scared. One time I was in Mexico with my mother for her birthday because, I am the best gift giver. I have to constantly give myself compliments here and there because if not, who will? Anyways, me and my mama, besties for life, went to Mexico, had a transformative trip. It was so beautiful. We went to Mexico. We went on this excursion. It was a zipline excursion. I'll put some photos here. She and I decided to go up like 700 stairs. And I am not exaggerating. 700 stairs. Maybe I am exaggerating. Maybe it was like 300 stairs. But I don't know. They were wood. It was like some 500 feet in the sky type thing. And I'm not exaggerating. I'm going to show you the photos. I was on top of the rainforest. We're in Mexico, people. The rules that we think we got here are nothing compared to the ones that they have over there. Okay? You have to be a certain weight, certain height to even get on this thing. So cool. I'm on it. We're walking up the stairs. I'm looking at the stairs and I'm like, okay, this is easy peasy lemon squeezy. All my times that I've ever gone on any ride, the thing that has scared me the most is walking on the stairs. My legs will shake sometimes. Actually, my first time driving behind the wheel, my foot was actually shaking, like going like this, back and forth, back and forth. I was shivering from my feet all the way up to my chest. It was the scariest feeling I've ever had. Anyways, oh my God, actually remembering that, shout out my grandma because she was there and she saved me. Anyways, walking up them stairs, they're wood stairs. They look like they're broken. They're like 2 inches wide, 7 inches long. It was giving Coraline, people. I was super scared. I'm walking up the stairs. I hear my mom praying in the back. She's like, I don't think I can do this. The only way to get to the other side of this jungle was by like I don't even know. It wasn't even like a car or anything. You had to do the zip line no matter what. If my mother was here right now, she would be able to tell you the story better on her perspective as to why. Because it's mama ain't raised no. You know what I mean? So I'm not doing 3 trips. That's number 1. 2 trips, not even doing that. I'm getting to where I'm going because mama ain't raised no. So we're going to make it through. I wasn't even thinking about crossing or how else can I get to the other side. I was just going. But with the little pain, the shiveringness that I had inside of me, I was going to get it done. I'm walking up these stairs, hear my mama praying, I'm praying, I'm just like, whatever, God got me. We get up there, I kid you not, it was like straight out of a movie. The stair tower was moving, swaying. I said, no, we gotta go quickly. They strapped me on. I listened to them instructions so well, whatever. Hooked my bag on. Whoop, left. Crazy experience. I still did it though. I did it with fear. Still got it done. I think a lot of the times we forget that fear is a feeling, right? We forget that it can move us. It can get us going. Pick up, get that adrenaline, get you going, or it could keep us stuck. And being stuck is also an action. I explained that in waiting is an action. Being still is also an action. A lot of us don't tend to our softer side that needs rest, right? Our feminine side that needs rest, or our masculine side that needs rest. I'm not really sure which one, but whichever. Whoever you feel that you're in at the moment. Me, I'm in my feminine side, okay? I feel sometimes we need to take rest. Someone who's sitting in the back brought up a good point and said, those people who sit back and reflect on themselves all day long and then talk about they want to rest, what about them? Do they deserve rest? I'm not here to decide who deserves rest, right? That's not really, regardless. I really need to stop doing that. I need to stop like giving a preface before, like, because I feel like people are going to come at me with pitchforks regardless. Even if you do, I will stand up for myself. Thank you very much. Anyways, I think we all, if that is what you feel called to do it, right? But the key word is called to. I was debating whether sitting down and continuing to watch Scandal right now or to film. These are actual debates. Am I going to clean or am I going to watch TV? Now, I'm sitting in a prayer that I asked for. I asked for something. And now it is my duty to do my job and do what I said I was going to do. So are you disobeying the direct orders that you made yourself when you promised yourself that you were going to do all of the things had you had X, Y, and Z? So you got everything. You have all the equipment now. There's nothing holding you back. But now you want to sit down and rest. Why? I asked myself why. Because it was strange to me. Why do I want to sit back, watch TV when I can go do the job that I've been dying to do? What's going on? It was fear, honey. Can you believe it? It was fear. I was scared. I hadn't developed my idea completely. I was scared no one was going to listen. I was scared that nobody cared. I was scared of the perceptions of others. Oh my God, what a world I live in, huh? What a contradiction is that? You can sit back, scroll through all my videos where I talk about don't listen to the perception of others. Do X, Y, and Z. And here I am debating on whether or not doing the thing that I love the most. What can I say? I'm a girl of many talents, starting with calling myself out. I did something I didn't like. Now, what are you doing that is holding you back? Are you scared? Pretty much you are. Because why aren't you doing what you said you were going to do? You guys know I like to give you the definitions of everything. So let's start with action. The fact or process of doing something. Cool. Typically to achieve an aim. We talked about that, but I love to always refresh your memory so we know what we talk about. The biggest part of this whole entire thing, I think the theme of my life is perfectionism. I care so much about perfectionism. It's in my core. It's in my DNA. I'm sure you've met my mom. I'm sure you've met my dad. I'm a spitting image of them both. Collided. They came together, had a baby, and made her super perfection. Also had me as the oldest daughter. Love it. I sit here and I try to make things as perfect as possible. And I no longer let that hold me back. But there are certain times where I will try to use it as an excuse. Do I want to film? Do I want to go to this event? Do I want to hang around these people? Do I want to wear heels at the club? That's what started this whole entire topic this week. Should I take off my heels at the club? I am 5'7". I look taller to most people. Most people think I'm taller majority of the time. I don't know why. I don't know if it's this posture. I don't know if it's the long legs. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the aura. Maybe you see me and you're like, oh God, girl, you're a Goliath, a giraffe of sorts. Listen, I can't tell you, really. I really don't know why I look so tall to people. Even people that I'm close to, talking about my cousin, for example, she says she's 5'7". That girl is 5'5". We took a measuring tape and measured each other. She's not my height. Anyways, I'm in the club celebrating her birthday. Shout out to her. Listen, I was like, oh my God, I'm towering over all these people. Oh my God, like all these people are looking at me. I'm so tall. I'm getting all of this attention. I don't want all of this attention. Please stop looking at me, everybody. Oh my God, no. Not that I'm not the most confident woman in the world. Because I truly feel that I am. I can walk in any room and in that moment though, I was going through the motions. I'm standing there with everyone. Everyone's looking at me. I'm looking at them. And as this is all happening, I'm like, I really don't want to be stared at right now. Oh my God, would it be better if I just took my heels off? Number one, like I said in the beginning of this video, mama ain't raised no. So therefore, I ain't taking these heels off. And if you don't like that I'm taller than you, that's on you. And if you love that I'm taller than you, that is on you as well. I'm going to keep my heels on. I don't care how uncomfortable it makes anyone else. I'm not going to let your uncomfortableness make me uncomfortable. And I'm going to continue sitting here looking pretty. Taller than you. Yes. 5'7" queen with heels 6 feet. And what? My grandmother will be rolling in her grave if she knew I was embarrassed of this beautiful height that she gave me. My mother would be like, are you out of your mind? Do you know who you are? And I want to express that to you. If you have any doubts, if you feel less confident in who you are for whatever reason that someone else is making you feel, take a second. Realize they are self-projecting onto you. Because a lot of the people that tell me, oh my God, you're so tall. Guys that say, I'm sorry, you're 5'8". I'm so sorry. Sorry, God didn't want you to have a Goliath. Okay, I'm so sorry. And it's just like, own it. How many of these movies haven't we seen actually? This talks about like own your insecurity, yada, 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 in any upcoming of age movie all the time. I needed that reminder though. I needed that little like kick to myself. Like, who cares about these people? Who cares about their opinion? Who cares? Their opinion means nothing to me. Zero, zilch, goodbye. I kept it pushing, kept it dancing, pop, pop. What song do I like at the club right now? I was trying to give you guys a little boom, boom, boom. I don't have any song that I like at the club, I think, right now. Like, what's a popular boom, boom, boom? Is it a Drake song? Or is it a Cash Cobain song? Oh, when nobody bad as she. They want to compare but can't compete. What? I love that song. I don't know why. Ever since that song came out, I've loved it. Anyways, point is, confidence starts within you, honey. It's all here. And it's truly all in what you believe. I really despise the people who make us feel small because they are small. Don't let the projections of others affect you, honey. You're bigger and better than that. I swear you are. You're so beautiful, so kind, so smart, so intelligent. Always remember that. Anything you see within me is also within you, honey. So you think I'm small? You're small. You think I'm tall? You're tall. You think I'm beautiful? You're beautiful. You think I'm smart? You're smart. You know what I mean? You might not physically be tall, but your personality could be tall. So the action in that case that I was about to take was to take my shoes off. I loved my outfit. I was wearing this beautiful dress. Nice little short black mini little thing with some cute, what were they? Alexander Wang heels. Nice black sandal. 5-inch. Beautiful. Loved it. They were super comfortable. My feet weren't tired. I was just trying to do something to please other people. And it wasn't happening. Gotta let it go. Gotta keep pushing. Don't stop your life because of what somebody else says. Screw them and their thoughts. Also, too, like, if you are one of the girls that go to the club and don't want to wear heels, that's on you. Don't make your friend feel bad for wanting to wear heels and vice versa. I mean, sure, you can use a little bit of uplifting to, like, yes, get pretty, get dolled up, wear some heels. Yes, we can do that. But don't ever be like, oh, like, you're doing too much to go anywhere. If I want to do a lot and you feel like my lot is not your lot, my little bit is not your little bit, like I can do what I want. The world is yours. One of the biggest takeaways that I was thinking about was how fear is just energy. And we decide what we do with that energy. We can either allow it to make us sit down and stay away from the fire or run through the fire. It all depends on how you feel, what your intuition is telling you. Are you at a sound mind to make that kind of decision? Are you burnt out? Are you alive? What's the vibe? I don't know why I would have to make everything rhyme. Some questions to ask yourself in doing this. Does this expand or shrink me? Am I growing if I sit here, or am I shrinking myself? What is the outcome that you want? What is the goal that you set in motion and now you don't want to do the steps to get there? What is happening? Are you scared? What are you scared of? Deep thinking, girl. Deep thinking. Am I letting fear stall me or guide me? As we can tell, I'm letting it guide me. I love running towards the things that I'm afraid of. I don't know. Not an adrenaline junkie. Because I'm not here like, oh my God, what's going to scare me next? I feel like we need to be very wary of those people. But I'm very much like, oh, this is scary. Let's do it. And I love to put on a front. A poker face. Poker face. Bum, 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 No, you can't read my poker face. What? She's not. Listen. I will go through that whole entire thing with a smile on my face, heart pounding, ready to fall out of my chest. And I never cared. You know why? Because action based on fear gets you to the next level of your life. Yes, it does. Because the one thing you're afraid of is that thing that's gonna push you to the tippity top. It's gonna break that glass ceiling that you got in your mind. What? Oh, what? Listen, I can go on for days, girl. I can go on for days. The fear, the thing that you are afraid of, actually, I don't know if I've mentioned this how many times. I think every time this comes into my mind, I say it. Listen, Tyler, the Creator, said, exactly what you run from is what you become. That has nothing to do with what I'm talking about. Whatever you're scared of, that's the one thing that you really need to do to push yourself to get to where you're going. You're scared to post online? Listen, you're gonna be a millionaire. I don't make the rules. That's just how things work. That's how the lessons are. The one thing you're afraid of is the one thing that gets you, that pushes you. It's the breakthrough that you need. Because the fear is ruminating. It's festering. It's becoming bigger and bigger and bigger. And everything that you do and every decision you make is because you don't want to open this door. That's to success. Girl, behind this door is success. Behind the door is success. Nothing to be afraid of, honey. I know it's so scary sometimes, but imagine just doing it. Because no matter what, it still has to get done, whether you're tired, scared, hungry, like it gotta get done regardless. So you can do it scared, or you can do it in 10 years when you realized and regret the fact that you should have done it then, when you did have the time to really get it done. What? Who said that? No regrets out here, honey. We're going to do it with fear or not. Whatever. Can't take me to no headless horseman no more. I already know their tricks, and I am not scared of it. Scared. I was going to say afraid, but I'm not scared. That's a new word. What are you scared of? Why do I keep saying scared? What are you afraid of? What are you scared of? Whatever that is, that's what's holding you back. That's why you can't get to where you want to go. I'm afraid of what? Let's think about it. Of asking for help when I need it. Oh my God, why? Because I think I can do everything on my own. And that's not the way the world works. We're a family. We stick together. when you make this, when did this become a musical episode? I'm going to literally title this episode whatever, and we're going to put musical. Because what is this? Every single thing I got a song for. They say that that's an ADHD type thing. I don't necessarily think I got that, but if I do, there's a sign. Do what you want to do. I remember I was talking to my brother one time and I was like, yeah, I want to start a podcast, but I kind of feel like the industry is so saturated. And he's like, yeah, but they don't have you. And I know that we hear that often, but hearing it from your loved one it's so touching, especially my younger brother, who is very important to me. Had I been stuck and sat there in fear, I might have never gave you this revelation. I might have never been able to have my thoughts in a nice diary, or my feelings or my emotions or the things that I've gone through. I might have never been able to help anybody. All because I thought and I was scared that nobody was going to listen, that it was too filled, and all of these things, these whack-a-mole things. Because, our mind, literally, the moment that we say we want to do something and it's not a part of our safety, it starts giving you all of the reasons why you shouldn't do it. And you start listening to them. Our minds are trained to make us safe. You think it's going to tell you to do that one thing that you're like deeply terrified of doing? No. If it trains us to keep us safe, it's going to give you the reasons why you shouldn't do things. And you should always combat your thoughts. Your thoughts aren't always real. Just because they come in your mind, don't make them real all the time. Go back and forth with yourself. Vet the information. Make sure it's true. Believe it wholeheartedly. Believe the fact that you want to rest rather than create. Believe it wholeheartedly. Not out of fear, but believe it. Towards my point of imperfection, perfection to me is the idea that things are permanent. Everything has to be perfect because it's permanent. And I have to make sure it's good because it's going to be there forever. And I want to make sure. I understand that in the moment when you create something, you want it to be perfect because it is going to last a long time. You have an infinite amount of chances to fix something if you don't like it. I used to take 2 pieces of paper in art, which is really crazy because that teacher, she actually reached out to me recently, which is so crazy. But I used to take 2 pieces of paper in her class. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do my idea here, and like if it doesn't come out good, then I have another paper and I can do it better. And I realized it's because I thought it was gonna be something permanent, and I was never gonna be able to change it. And that's really crazy. With everything there is growth. With everything there is change. With time there is change. If you don't like something right now, if you don't like the thing that you created, you don't like what is happening, you can always change it. If I don't like this video at this exact moment, when I go to edit it and post it for you, I can come back tomorrow and say, hey, I kind of have a different idea. There's nothing permanent. Sure, it might feel that way in our minds because right now is the only thing that exists to you right now. Right now this is the only thing that I can think of and I can see right now that is happening. So this is permanent, but it's really not. Because later on, I can make another one. How many times can you do something over again? Nothing is really permanent, other than death. And even then, who knows what happens on the other side? Don't sit yourself out. Don't sell yourself short or something because you think it's permanent. I want it to be perfect. Screw perfection. It's not even a thing of perfection. Accept whatever you think is perfect. Get it? Get it. And that was our quick little episode on action based on fear. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And when I say that, I'm not talking to my subscribers on Spotify. I'm talking to my subscribers on YouTube. Okay? Don't forget to like the video, please. It means a lot to me. Thank you. I'll see you and you in the back very soon, actually. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 yeah, boom, 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 boom.